Hi, I'm Honey. I'm 17. I live on the Thames and I'm a student of the Boat Building Academy. I finished my GCSEs. I knew I didn't want to carry on with college, so I was looking for alternative education. And I went for a couple of apprenticeships. I didn't get them. I ended up doing some work experience at a boatyard and ended up sort of just carrying on there and deciding that I wanted to continue my education with them and really get experience in the working world, and I just ended up loving it, and so I stuck around. I think ever since I got here, I walked in the door expecting my horizons to be here after I finished, probably to go back where I was working before. And then I got here, and just through speaking to everyone through the past 2 weeks, it's like, oh, my horizons are out here. There are so many different things I can do just because this course is so reputable and everyone knows it. And so, a recommendation from that, and I feel like they're really good to prepare you for the outside world. Yeah. I would say, now I know everyone looks for the female story. Not that you're looking for a story, but I know everyone looks for the female story, but I have to lean more towards the fact that I'm young. I'd say so far, just from this year and a bit of working in the industry, I haven't really seen any kind of prejudice against me because I am female, besides encouragement. And so that's been really lovely. I haven't faced anything with that. If anything, a little bit towards the youth side sometimes, which is a natural apprehension to, you're young, do you actually know what you're doing? Which I respect. Something, if I can slightly deviate, something that I've really respected, especially about this place and encouraging young people to get into the industry, something that I think is really important is making sure that it's known that it's an option to get into a trade, because I feel like these days everything is really centered around going to university, getting that degree, getting a job in London and doing amazing things and working in technology. There's so many opportunities that are pushed to do with that these days, and you see much less appetite to do with trades, and some people like myself just aren't suited to working in an office like that, just sitting there for 3 years in uni and getting that degree. They want to be out there and working, and I think as a society we really need to encourage that as an option far more.
Hi, I'm Lydia, and I wrote an article with the Dorset Nature Young Journalists. We learned a lot about nature well-being and what it does for us, as well as how we can kind of give back and help to improve our environment by our actions. So essentially it takes the simple process of photosynthesis and in phytoplankton in the ocean and helping to enhance this using iron to fertilise them to then help increase the rate of photosynthesis and then decrease the amount of carbon in our atmosphere. This process was actually founded quite a while ago, back in 1988, and loads and loads of tests and studies have been taken forward to try and make this method of fertilisation as efficient as possible and trying to use it to almost kind of reverse climate change. I definitely would love to go into journalism. That's kind of why I went into this in the first place. I'd love to do more journalism about the environment, but I'm open to any sort of writing. I love writing and reading, and I'd love to take English A-level and just continue to learn more about the media.
I started diving in Australia with an instructor, and we got to see seahorses living on the shark nets. And then later I got my qualifications from PADI about a year ago. So we survey their populations and we see if there's any interesting behaviour. We've been doing 2 dives a year to see whereabouts they are, if there's less of them at certain times of year, and in this area it seems like there are. Quite often see a lot of little crabs and wrasse, and then we got to see a thornback skate one time, which was really nice. It's a really nice place. It's really nice to be so close to the beach, to be able to use it so much, and it's really cool to see everything that lives here. So I think always just be careful that you're not massively disturbing anything. With seahorses, for example, observe them, take photos, but don't touch or go too close. Try to always put anything that you find, put it back where it was, and just be really respectful of the environment.